Hi Realtors, this is Lindsay Hutto, your Chief Advocacy Officer at SCR, coming to you live from the State House today to bring you an update on week 3 of the legislative session. This was a short week due to the inclement weather, but we have plenty of issues to update you on from this week's session. To kick things off this week, we have a special surprise for everyone today and a first for our legislative recap. Without further ado, I would like to introduce on the show for the first time our SCR 2026 President, Corwin Millett. Thank you, Corwin, for being here.
Well, thank you for having me.
What are you doing at the State House today?
Well, the Senate has introduced a bill that has gotten realtors' attention. And we have a strong voice, and our voice needs to be heard today. So the Senate subcommittee, Transportation Subcommittee to be exact, picked up Senate Bill 831 to have a conversation and discussion about today and to take testimony. So I had the privilege of sitting in the subcommittee meeting, hearing testimony, but also testifying as to that bill's impact on housing costs and affordability in the state of South Carolina.
Absolutely, and we appreciate you being here advocating for the members. Can you tell us a little bit more about what you talked about during the subcommittee meeting?
So an interesting fact, all right, and I actually picked up a few things from the committee meeting. Impact fees and other fees that increase the cost of housing within our state have a negative impact on affordability, attainability for first-time home buyers. So one thing that I learned is that for York County, for example, an impact fee in a residential development on a single-family home is $48,000. That's mind-blowing. So any additional fees that will essentially stack on top of that is like a no-go, a non-starter right now for SC Realtors.
Absolutely, and as you know from my previous updates, SCR is closely monitoring legislation regarding DOT modernization, which includes congestion mitigation fees on both residential and commercial developments. Stay tuned in the weeks to come as we continue to track this issue closely, and I will provide updates as the bill moves through the committee process. So Corwin, I just really want to thank you for your advocacy for our membership and for taking the time out of your schedule to be here today. It means a lot for me and for our membership and for the members of the subcommittee to hear from you as a practitioner on the ground, and I cannot thank you enough for being here and advocating for our membership.
Thank you. It's my distinct honor. Thank you, Lindsay.
Absolutely. Thank you, Corwin. Governor McMaster gave his final State of the State address on Wednesday this week. McMaster reflected on the nearly decade he spent in the governor's office. While his remarks were mostly reflective, Governor McMaster also called on state leaders to keep up the momentum in the coming years. The full House Regulations Committee gave a favorable report to document 5437 regarding Real Estate Commission regulations. The regulation update clarifies interpretations and provisions to conform to changes made in the 2024 license law revision. So that's it for this week. Stay tuned next week and in the weeks to come as I keep you updated on all the actions at the South Carolina State House.